The other guy thinks he's cool, but he sounds like a giant tool. He calls himself the Toxic Lord. He'll ramble on and make you bored. He rambles the fuck on. Welcome to the Wolfman Show. They have no knowledge to bestow. We hope that you can stay away, 'cause this stream is probably a mistake. Welcome to the Wolfman Show. Whoa, to the Wolfman Show.
Okay, I didn't make a big intro for Wolfman because I was out of time. Just got to work too, and I know you're busy, dude. So, welcome to episode 21, the Wolfman. Yay.
Wolfman.
Wolfman.
Dog
So,
shit.
yeah, our friend Nadia. Also, this won't be a big this won't be a long stream by any means. So, well, let's just get into it, man. Because our friend Nadia has already talked about this film. She actually saw a screening a couple months ago, and she hated every second of it. I'm like, you know what? Hey,
Not surprised.
it's worth talking about, right? So, all right. So, what is
You want
what
to pull up
is
the slides?
sure? You made some. Very cool. Okay. So, what is the Wolfman? Okay, the Wolfman has been done to death, and I guess I will mention it's not even spoilers. The opening 1 minute. Anybody watching? Spoilers. The opening 1 minute has the crawl, has the text on the screen, and it says that hey, back in the 90s, apparently there was a virus outbreak. We'll say. And then there's here we go. Yeah, I mean the opening minute of the movie. Here we go. The opening minute is a fucking spoiler. So it says that apparently a hiker was attacked, and was it a Native American tribe was talking about him decaying, and they called it like they gave him like the face of the wolf was with the disease he got. So off the bat, the first minute tells us that this isn't based on werewolves, which every Wolfman iteration is based on being bit by a werewolf. So we're not doing that, which is Blumhouse. So this is Blumhouse's current modern trend of the Wolfman. Let's not actually make him a wolf. Let's make him a guy bit by a virus.
Science, not supernatural.
Yeah. Okay. So, the opening is let's see, the main character. Do you remember the main guy's name? I honestly forgot.
Generic husband, generic floppy hair husband one.
I was calling him just Wolfie.
Generic beta cuck husband.
Wolfie McWolferton. Yeah. So he's with his dad, and his dad's teaching him how to hunt, as you do. I mean, you got experience with that. And apparently the current Wolfman, he runs away and stuff, and he shoots at him. And the Wolfman minds his own business. He kills a deer. So okay. And he's like, son, there's just something out there, something evil and supernatural. And apparently he has a neighbor. And that's pretty much it for the opening. Right?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, and then we have 30 years later passed by, and we have the little boy grew up into a man, and he has a wife. Our next Silver Surfer. I can't wait for her to be the next Silver Surfer.
Julia Garner playing Charlotte, yeah.
Yeah, the new Silver Surfer. And he has a daughter, and they're in New York, and basically, I would say the first 15 minutes, they have a decent marriage. He has a okay relationship with his daughter. She's a workaholic, but she's a journalist and he's a publisher, basically. Now, his father, that was in the opening 5 minutes of the movie, his dad was declared missing, and after some time, his father now has been declared dead. So the land, his estate, was left to the character here, whatever generic wolf guy. Let's see, I'm trying to find his name. I can't fucking remember now. Wolfman 2025. And they have to go out into the woods and go say his name is Blake. Okay. So Blake has to go take his family, his daughter, and they have a U-Haul truck and the wife, and go back to his father's estate. Upon getting to his father's estate, guess what? The Wolfman, actually they're driving, and he sees the Wolfman in the middle of the road. He swerves because Wolfman's minding his own business, just out there as you do. And then eventually Blake gets bit. So guess what happens when you get bit by a wolf? But mind you, again, he's not actually infected with lycanthropy, and the werewolf, he's infected by an STD, basically.
Basically, yeah. Again, science, not supernatural.
Yeah, right there.
So, and yeah, as the chat said, not Kit Harington, not Jon Snow, gets bit and infected.
Yeah, and so I guess again, guys, I mean, we could probably talk about this film too much. Right here, sorry, let's see. We had the spoiler warning, because, well, they go to his father's estate, correct? And go to his father's estate, and mysteriously his dad's nowhere to be found, and the mysterious Wolfman, and where his father should be. I have no idea, Lord Toxic. I'm a moron, but no idea who possibly could be this Wolfman that's attacking these guys.
Weird.
I mean,
Who
yeah.
could it be?
Yes. So
who could it be now?
Yeah, and then as you see in the trailers, they try to after they crash the U-Haul truck, they made it to his father's estate, and then they keep trying to get away. But of course, during this all takes the course of one night, and like Jeremy John says, because we talk about different reviewers, it's like one big hour and a half werewolf transformation, because he's slowly, after he's bit, one of his teeth are falling out. He's starting to, of course, smell things differently, hearing things differently, as you do, because his senses are increasing. His skin's decaying. So it's like I think the director said that it's more of like the Fly than the Wolfman. So he's
way more like the Fly. Yeah, it's very the Fly as opposed to Wolfman.
Yes. So instead of him decaying or turn to the Wolfman, he's slowly decaying, and just small things. Yeah, like one point his arm's infected and gross, and he starts fucking gnawing on his own arm, which is just fucking nasty and shit. But after that, Super Dad Wolf comes in there, and he wants in with the last shreds of his humanity. He gets into a fight, and he winds up killing the Wolfman that bit him. So, but after he kills the alpha wolf, he starts slowly turning into Wolfman himself. And anybody can look at on Twitter and the social medias. They show the whole transformation, which is basically his jaw dislocating and his fingernails popping out, and it's like the most half-assed transformation you've ever seen. And again, more of like the Fly than the Wolfman. Boy, I'm not sure what to say.
I can just hear Enzo screaming at the theater when he sees this, because he's such a he hates when wolf stuff is not done correctly, and I can just hear he's gonna hate. Although I did preface it by telling him that I didn't like the movie, so for that Enzo will probably say, yeah. Oh well, now I like it.
I would say maybe the only, I'll say this, and even Nadia said this as well, the only kind of redeeming quality this could have is that when he's going through his transformation, his sensors are changing. So the whole, the wobbling, like that, it's like his hearing's distorted. He can't understand his wife and his kid. And he starts seeing, of course, he can see in the dark now. And his wife's eyes are glowing white, and just the colors are shifting. At least him transforming, his senses changing, was, at least that was interesting, where they could have built on that, and of course they didn't. But that was the only part. And of course, and the cliche is, he's going full werewolf, and his wife and his daughter have to get away. And of course, the previous guy that died had a rifle on his back. Well, guess what? Hey, they found the U-Haul truck hanging upside down in the trees. They find the rifle, and I wonder, okay, so now he has
rifle ex machina.
Yeah, and because he has a super STD, there's no way of curing it. There's no, and it's because remember,
I can relate to that.
Exactly. My kid was saying, he goes, Dad, because remember, guys, boys and girls, normal werewolves, once it turns daytime, they revert back in human form. This isn't the Wolfman, so when daytime comes out, he's still in a Wolfman form, because he's not the Wolfman. He's just infected with a weird disease that makes him look like a wolf. So when it's daytime, he's still infected, and the only thing you can do is shoot the motherfucker, which is, again, I guess, guys, we're not going to do a fucking big review, but gee, I wonder if the incurable disease, as he's trying to kill his wife and daughter, as his wife is holding a rifle, I wonder if she has no choice but to shoot her husband and kill him.
I would hope one day that the chick gives me a chance to get some sort of medication before my incurable disease I get shot for. But hey, it's the movies, it's got to have a little bit more, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So I'm not sure if you want to elaborate any more, bro, because at this point, honestly, guys, I mean, trying to milk a 20-minute review out
So
of this is kind of,
this Wolfman 2025, they basically had to turn it into a an allegory tale for generational trauma. The
yeah,
dad, you can make a juxtapose it that the dad is abusive to the son, passes it
mhm,
on to the son. The woman has gone through abuse and now she's in a different kind of abusing thing, and in order to overcome and protect herself and her child, she has to eliminate that threat. What a shocker that it's a toxic white male that has to die. You know what would have been a cool flip on its head if she had become the wolf and then he had to unalive her in order to, protect the daughter and himself. But no, of course it's him, and of course he's the monster. And in order for her to boss babe it up, she's got to get rid of him. I'm going on record right now saying that Julia Garner, as great as she was in Ozark, will never have another hit. She'll never have anything else. We talked about this on Nadia's stream the other day. The Silver Surfer thing is going to go over like a fart in church, and this is it for her career. We're seeing the end of her career here.
yeah. And that's pretty much it. The film is an hour, but I think an hour and a half long, which is more than it should be. But
Yeah, I do like the fact that it's 90 minutes, but listen, it's a 90 minutes that feels like over 2 hours. So
okay, technically it's an hour and 43 minutes. So
yeah,
yeah, um, yeah, and there's not much else we can say. Like I said, they tried making it modern because so it's not actually a werewolf; it's just a person with a disease,
yeah.
and it's
It's like if a Lifetime movie did the Wolfman story. It's what you should do. My best advice for this film: skip this film and queue up the 2010 Wolfman movie and watch that one instead,
yeah.
and save all the money that you would spend at the theater.
I mean, yeah, I know like you're low on time, you have things to do, and honestly, guys, this is us trying to get 20 minutes is more than I can say. This is going to be so far, Lord Toxic, our shortest low bar review because
Yeah,
I cannot say anything more. I
no,
mean, for
stay away
Christ's
from
sakes,
this
hey guys,
fucking
we
turd.
have bottom shelf, middle shelf, top. We know it's not top. We know any fucking middle. Did I hate as much as Nadia or Enzo? Probably not, because I'm just like, this is a waste of fucking time. But if anybody is a werewolf fan, you will vomit and just how
Yeah,
bad
this is
this
not a
movie is.
werewolf. It's a werewolf movie in title only. It is not a
Yes.
werewolf movie. It
It's
is a sci-fi body horror movie, and not even a
yeah.
good one at that.
It would have been like, it's like imagine a vampire film where the vampire is not actually a vampire.
Right,
He's just infected and he drinks blood because he
right,
has to, but he has like so yeah, remember this Wolfman has none of the whole like silver bullets or fucking full moon. It's just yeah, it's literally a disease he catches from another guy.
right.
It's that's it. There's yeah. So and just it said and that's his wolf makeup, and thanks for the slide right there. That's the wolf man. There you go. He's got more hair in his chin.
That is your Wolf Man. So TV movie level
Yeah.
special effects, and not suspenseful, not scary. I don't care about the woman. I don't care about her daughter. Didn't care about any of this stuff.
Yeah.
This is we're witness. Floppy haired, not Jon Snow. I don't know why this movie was made. This is we're going
Yeah.
into 2025 with nothing but stinkers so far. I'm really hopeful that we start seeing something good. I mean, you know what? If you really want to go see a creature feature and you want to go to the movie theater, go see Nosferatu again instead. That's what I
Yeah.
would highly recommend you do.
Yeah, I mean, so far, I can say one thing, guys. I'm not the biggest horror fan after compared to last year. This is damn sure going to be on people's top like so far. I know it's only January, but like this is gonna be on the top like two or third like worst movie of the fucking year.
Yeah, this is
It's
easily we're coming out swinging in 2025 with
yeah,
potential like worst of 2025
yeah.
bullshit.
And like I said, guys, for me, it's just like our friends like Nadia Vex, our friends Enzo will hate this fucking film. I'm just more like I'm watching this film like I'm just so goddamn bored and like I'm just it's for me. I don't care enough to hate it. That's like for like the Crow. The Crow last year I hated because I like the original Crow. I know you do as well, Lord Toxic. I hated how it disrespected the previous Crow. This is just a waste of fucking time. It's not. I don't care enough about it to hate it.
I mean, it's keeping up the trend of we somehow can't seem to figure out how to do Wolfman movies correctly. I don't know why. We
Yeah.
can't seem to figure it out. The last time I saw a good werewolf movie was 1994's Jack Nicholson Wolf.
Yeah.
You want to watch something good? Go watch that.
Yeah. Guys, say sorry. This will be officially our worst and shortest low bar review. I mean, Chris Gore and his friend Alan sometimes do 10, 12-minute reviews. I mean, I think my 3-minute intro milked the runtime for us, but anything else you guys say, buddy? Let me see. I got right here.
Do not watch this film. Do not watch this film. Do not watch this film. Leave it the fuck alone. It's terrible. Leave it alone. No, Anna Kendrick. I don't love it. Stop it. Stop it. These are just random memes that you can use at different
goddamn right.
Yes, you're right, Walter White. I am goddamn right about this.
Well, we'll see something good. Our friend Nadia, you're hopping onto her stream, correct?
Yeah, I'll be on in about an hour and change over at Nadia's. We're going to be talking about season 1, episode 3 and 4 of sorry. These are my memes and they're random. I pull them up on my show like for random laughies. We're gonna be talking about Stranger Things episode 3 and 4 season 1. So if you want to hear more of my bullshit and my shitty microphone, I'll be over there in about an hour and change. I gotta go grab something to eat and then drive home. So
trust us, guys. This is the lowest of the low.
Cue the outro.
I gotta make one. I know. So
all right, here, I'll give you one. Here, you want one? I'll give you one. Daddy will take care of you. Hold on, let me see if maybe I got one. I bet I don't.
A second. I'll make an outro for us, but that's gotta fucking work. Like,
okay, here you go. I'm gonna pull it up. This
should
we see? Should we see it?
No, God! No!